across.
Yeah, they went heavy.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So that challenge, a successful one. They'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a
touchdown Falcons. Anthony Ferguson from 3 yards out. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Following a touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they...
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He'll drop to throw. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it, and were able to keep the drive moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one left side, caught by Patterson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joe Tryon Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To throw is Brady. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to...
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. See if they can do better here on this drive. On play action, now Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's White. And some space here. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 31 yards there and a first down. He came right off the bench. That's his first carry of the game, and he left an indelible mark on the game.
Did not just bring fresh legs off the bench. He brought a fierce mind as well. He had a lot to prove, didn't he? He thinks he's as good as the guy who's...
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Falcons offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Fielded at about the... And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead, he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet, the little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
2nd and 5. Into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Desmond Ridder, 25 yards, as they have taken the lead. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Brady now on 1st down. This complete to Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, Brady. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Here's Brady to throw. Here's White. They set up the screen. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Again, it's Brady. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
Welcome back. Halftime. Ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Taken at the goal line. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready.
At their own 22.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And complete to Drake London.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Again, Patterson.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Runs over it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Now the rookie 5th-round pick. This is Tyler Algier.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run the option left. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
They were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Coup for the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into big.
Now White lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brady now to throw.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. Up the gut, Fournette. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 16. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Brady's throw complete there to Evans. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
That throw by Brady incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Brady to throw again. There's Evans again, complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O'Keefe punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Succop. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Eluding the pressure right.
Gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. Patterson running between the tackles. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
You'll forgive me if I get excited about what we just saw there, won't you? I know I'm supposed to be neutral here, but those were terrific plays back-to-back defensively.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
All right, zero rooting interest in it, but that would hurt.
Well, yeah, you're losing in the fourth quarter. A bad time for a fumble on a punt return.
They had an opportunity. All right, they were sensing. They're down on the scoreboard, and now they just gave that one up.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Here's Patterson again.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line.
So here's Brady and the Bucs.
Down 21-14. A little over 80 ticks to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now a throw here to his running back, and he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now Brady.
Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
To throw is Brady. And brought in by Brady. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Brady to throw. This is caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact, he's going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
What do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Youngwei Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker.
This will be from 53 for the win. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that changes everything here in OT. And we've got free football, 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. Atlanta now coming out on the field. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Patterson.
And some room to maneuver. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
59 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts. Maybe should earn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels. A timeout here would be a good idea and try and get themselves settled because we're in OT. This is big time.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
The ball comes out. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Begins another drive here. Pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa.
They'll drop to throw. Firing. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Now the fourth